Now to the aftermath of Hurricane Idalia. This morning, federal officials are on the ground still trying to assess the destruction left behind. Homeland Security Advisor Liz Sherwood-Randall says it'll be days before we know the full extent of the damage. President Biden plans to travel to Florida tomorrow to tour the areas most impacted by the hurricane. He made the announcement yesterday during a visit to FEMA headquarters. He also reassured storm victims they will get the help they need.
And to the people of Florida and throughout the Southeast, I'm here to make clear that our nation has your back, and we are not going to, we're not going to walk away. We're not going to give up. We're not going to slow down.
NBC News correspondent Maggie Vespa is in Horseshoe Beach, Florida, with the latest.
Joe, Savannah, good morning from Horseshoe Beach, Florida, one of the areas that was initially cut off. And now we've gotten access. You can see the roads have reopened, and you can see the damage is insurmountable. I mean, this clearly used to be a house, right? You can see kind of the raised foundation, the wood framing, and then just right on top of that, the metal roofing. And there's basically nothing in between now. A ton of houses in this area look like this. A number of cars and trucks have been tossed into the water, entire homes tossed into the water. This area was hit really hard. Right as we got access to this area yesterday, President Biden made his announcement at the FEMA headquarters that he is going to be coming to Florida tomorrow to see the devastation for himself and promise people that aid is coming. That announcement coming alongside a series of sort of updates yesterday from officials in Florida and in Georgia. Chief among them, we now know 3 people died during this storm. 2, according to the Florida Highway Patrol here in Florida. Those were in separate car crashes during the storm. And then a 3rd in Georgia when officials say a tree fell on a car. Around that time, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis also seeing the devastation in communities like this, making it clear that as horrible as these areas look, and specifically Horseshoe Beach looks, he said there were no reports, and we haven't seen any reports of any serious injuries or deaths in this area. And he said, as devastating as this storm has been, that, he said, was at least a good sign that people in these areas took this storm seriously and heeded those evacuation warnings.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.